Today's secret. Today is Friday. Welcome to EDIF, where every day is Friday. Get ready to ignite your passion for life, uncover hidden gems of wisdom, and embark on a journey of self-discovery like never before. Join us as we dive into the art of living fully, making meaningful experiences, and embracing the magic of everyday moments. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday and EDIF the Street, where we talk about real life stuff, how to smile a bit more. I know life is tough, but sometimes you gotta wear a helmet, right? It's this beautiful thing that we call life. I see a lot of people out here going through some stuff, and we all got silent battles you can't see. But there's a method to this happiness. There's a method to smile a little bit more. There's a method to say to yourself, you know what? I'm good just the way I am. Right? Makes sense? So today I'm going to give you the secret ingredient to kind of like live your life smiling. We don't get to do this 3-4 times. It's one trip around the sun, baby. And if you do it right the first time, guess what? You don't have to come back 50 times. Yo, let's jump into it, baby boy. What's up, everybody? It's your boy D. Hopefully everybody's having a beautiful day and an incredible week. So if you're just joining me for the first time today and you jumped onto the replay or here on Tuesdays, it's very simple. We talk about every day is Friday. Why? Why is every day Friday? Why do I keep talking about it? Why everywhere I go, I tell people every day is Friday. And they look at me, oh, D. Well, isn't it? Let me ask you guys a question. And by the way, thank you for joining. I got a secret ingredient that is going to change your life. I'm telling you, there's not a guru type of stuff. It's not like I'm giving you this quantum leap theory that, oh my, I'm going to give you this magic pill. There isn't any. But how do you win in this life, right? Everybody is pursuing happiness. Right? We're going after happiness. But here's the problem. There's not a place that you go to grab happiness. I say if everybody was going after happiness, why is everybody struggling? Why, when you look around and there's not many happy faces as there used to be? You see, the thing is, happiness is not something you buy or you do something for 20 years and say, hey, you know what? After I do all this, I'm going to grab that happiness bubble. After I do all this, I'm going to grab this happiness award. It doesn't work like that. See, write this down. This is going to be a very beautiful podcast. It's going to be a show that you're never going to forget. I'm telling you, this is what changed my life forever. Happiness is something that you are. You see, there's this great saying, and they say, success is the key to happiness. How do you guys feel about that? Do you believe success is the key to happiness, right? It's not. Happiness is the key to success. Now, listen to what I just said, right? They say success, if you work for 25 years and you get to this place and you're on this ladder and you get there, and once you get there, you make enough money so you can smile more, right? And then you say, okay, well, here's the deal. When I lose this 30 pounds, I'm going to be happy. When I meet the soulmate of my life, I'm going to be happy. What up, Yvette? It's old school. You know what I'm... Nice to see you, young lady. The truth, you know the deal of that, right? Like happiness is right where you are right now. And a lot of people don't seem to understand that they go through life. So here, for example, we're going to work our whole life, right? We're going to save for 20 years, 25 years. And then as soon as we make that, whatever significant money you want to make, at that moment, I'm going to be happy. So what does that mean? For 20 years, you're miserable? For 20 years, you're struggling because you can't find happiness from within? That's because we're looking for happiness from the outside, not understanding. And listen, these are facts. You see, people that know me a long time, and they say, D, come on, man, everything's not great. I didn't say everything was great. I said, but I always believe better days are coming, right? Like someone said the other day, I went to somebody's garage, right, on a farm, and in the barn, there was poop everywhere, right? It was just smells like, it was terrible. Some people going, ew, I'm not going to walk inside there. Me? I'm like, there's got to be a pony somewhere close by, right? There's got to be a pony I can ride, because I look at life as a gift. It's a gift that has been given to you, given to me, right? And here's the key, right? Be happy, and the reason will appear. Be happy, and the reason will appear. We cannot continue to be miserable. We wake up miserable. We go to sleep miserable. Now, I know people are struggling, but the reason being is this, and I'm going to give you something to write down. This is really important. We have a problem. And let me tell you what it is. It's a quantum leap problem. What a quantum leap problem is, we believe that the guy that made it on the moon, he just got out of a ship and jumped on the moon. We didn't see the workouts, the discipline, the sacrifices, all the stuff to kind of get there. So nowadays, right, listen closely. These are gems. We want to plant and cultivate. No harvest. It'll never work. Right? I'll give you an example. I love my wife, love my children. I'm very blessed and happy to be. And don't get me wrong, I struggle too. We all struggle, but there's ways out of it. There's ways to get it right? To live this great life. Say, for example, you're in a relationship, right? You first meet your lady or your man, and you know what you're doing, right? You're buying flowers on the date, right? And then you're opening the door, and you're like, hi, baby, how you look beautiful tonight, right? And you're kind of, first time you're meeting, you're kind of going on dates, and you text 143, I love you, right? You give a big kiss when she walks by you in the kitchen, say, you're my baby forever. Emotional deposits all the time. A year later, 2 years later, you got your girl, your dream girl, your soulmate, everything's rocking and rolling, and you think you got it. Here's what happens, right? Then you stop buying flowers. You stop saying, I love you. You stop giving a hug and kiss when she walks by or he walks by you in the kitchen. You stop texting, you're the love of my life. You stop saying, you look so beautiful today. So everything that got you into this relationship that you pursued for the love of your life, we stop. Can't do that. Because once you stop what got you there, it's going to bring you right back to get you nowhere. And that's a secret ingredient. And this goes for life. And I'm going to give you a bunch of examples so you understand that it's daily disciplines, slow and steady, every single day. It's not these gurus that come out here, right, and say, I got this 2-month program that's going to take you for the rest of your life. I got this 3-month program, and I promise you, man, that's snake oil. What do you think? Yeah, for example, you exercise. Let's say, for example, you want to lose 40 pounds, 50 pounds. It took you 20 years to get there. You come into a spot. They tell you, I got this 3-month program that's going to change your life, and you're going to drop this 50. You're not dropping 50 pounds in 3 months. It took you 30 years, 20 years to get here. Here's what has to happen, right? It's just like exercise. Exercise is easy to do, and it's easy not to do. For example, when I was young, 13, 14, I started training. The first 3 weeks, I picked up some sand weights, right? I'm in the mirror. I'm like, yeah, D, I got it. I'm working. I'm waiting for these results. And I'm like, damn, ain't nothing happening. And most people get frustrated because they want results this second. Doesn't happen. Now, 6 months later, 3 to 6 months, you're like, whoa, starting to see a little definition. Then you do, in a year, you're like, I gained like 7 pounds of muscle. 2 years go by, you're like, 15 pounds of muscle. 3 years go by, I'm starting to look a little diesel. Why? Because when I started with nothing. What's up, Patty boy? Right? You start with nothing. So you exercise 20 minutes a day, half hour a day, 3 times a week, every week for 3 months. Then you do the same for 6 months. And then you do it for a year. And then you do it for 2 years. What happens is, sorry, y'all. It's live, you know what I'm saying? What happens is, if you stop that slow and steady daily discipline, you're going to go back to that 40, to that in shape that you weren't in. You're not going to get the results you're looking for. You know why? Because we believe you got to plant and then just harvest. Life is about cultivating. Life is about, it's not this guru, it's daily disciplines, small steps every single day, consistently to get you to the results you're looking for. Unfortunately, 95% of us don't operate like that. We look at rich people, we look at happy people, and they go, how did you get there? Hard work, right? The harder I work, the luckier I got. Patty, it's the truth. Slow and steady. Look, the treadmill is easy to get on and do 30 minutes. It's also easy to walk by it and not do it. Same thing with anything in life. Let's say, for example, you have money. My daughters are 17 and 13. The first job they got, what they're going to do is take 10% of their income, put it in an account, and leave it there. Never look at it. Starts with $1,000, right? The next year, now they got $1,100. 2 years after that, maybe $1,800. 3 years after that, $3,300. 10 years from then, $100,000. Nothing in this life that you want, I don't care what book you read, it's slow and steady, like a frog that's churning in cream and thinks it's going to drown, and he keeps going, and all of a sudden him and his boy are churning, and this thing is crazy looking at it, right? And all of a sudden one of the frogs like, I can't do it anymore, bro. I can't do this, thinking nothing's happening, and he drowns. The other guy keeps doing it, keeps steady, and guess what happens? It becomes butter, and he leaps right out. Every day we wake up, we have an opportunity to start with something. Like, what does your day look like? Do you get up at 8:30 in the morning? Do you exercise? Do you count your blessings? Do you believe that better days are coming? Because happiness starts within. You don't wait to get something to smile. You don't wait to grab something to be happy. You don't wait 30 years to smile again. What's up, Mona? How you doing? Same day with sobriety. See, a lot of people, and I'm sorry to say this, but the truth is, when they see a Mona that's smiling, blessing, kind, and I mean this, Lee, you know what I'm talking about, want to give, want to do the right thing. They look, oh, she thinks she's somebody, oh, she's got all this stuff. How do you think she made it? Slow and steady disciplines over time. Slow and steady disciplines. And I know Lisa very well. Smiling, happiness, loving this life. And we're not perfect. But I'm not going to say, like I said to somebody the other day, you pursue this life, liberty, and they say the pursuit of happiness, right? Watch this. Why was that written? Life means health. You don't have your health, you're done. You don't take care of your stuff, I don't care what you have, you're finished. Yes, I opened my eyes this morning with Lisa, I opened my eyes this morning, a blessing, 100%. I counted them. Every day I wake up, just what Lisa said. It's my Mona Queen right there, my girl. Every day I wake up and I say, I'm thankful for the pillow I'm sleeping on. I'm grateful for the air I breathe. I'm grateful that God has blessed me with a heart that's beating. You see, happy people live longer, less stress, better relationships, feel better. I mean, it's magic. But success is not the key to happiness. See, happiness is the key to success. We grew up in public housing, right, Lisa? We grew up in a tough neighborhood, right, Lee? Guess what happened? We had a great time. We didn't realize we didn't have that much money. We didn't realize that we didn't have the things, now I look back on it and say, well, I could have had this car and I could have had these things, but I had to work for that. You know what I'm saying, Lisa? That's what I'm saying. We didn't realize it because we were happy in the street. We were happy playing handball. We were happy going to the gym. We were happy going to the park. We were happy seeing our friends. Happy Gen X kids. We were happy with what we had. And if you want more, if you want that beautiful house, guess what you need to do? Slow and steady daily disciplines every day. I used to come, it's the key to, it's a secret ingredient, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you. All the gurus and all the books, this is what makes you rich. And I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about financially. Because listen, life in the Constitution says healthy. I work out 5 times a week. Very simple. Half hour walking, half hour of strength training, half hour walking. That's it. Every day, 5 days a week, I make sure I stay consistent to get those goals. We made it happen with nothing. Lisa, you see what my friend just said, Lisa? We started with nothing, and we built it over time. You know why? Because we believed that we could. We were disciplined enough to know that we can make it happen. We may have started with nothing, then we got somewhere. And once we came from, in my opinion, we came from nothing, we made something, and then we made more of something. I just didn't stop what got me there. And that is waking up at 5:30 in the morning now, reading a book, exercising, saying my prayers in the morning, working out a little bit, listening to something that's going to make me right, get my mind right, keep me smiling, keep me happy, loving on my wife, my children, believing that better days are coming. Because what you say to yourself matters. And when you believe that better days are coming, when you look at things and say, I know today's going to be a great day, no matter what it is, no matter what's happening. And I'm not saying people struggle. We go through some stuff and losses. I have too. I've walked through hell. Lisa knows I've walked through hell. You got to keep walking, knowing that this life is going to give you back what you give it. But it doesn't happen with quantum leap. Self-love, Patty boy, is what we call happiness. Happy family, happy life. No question. How do you build that family, right? How do you build it? Every day, I love you. I care about you. I'm here for you. Here's the flowers I bought you when we first met. Here's the text I sent you. Here's the hugs I want to give you. Emotional deposits every day. These are things that we can't skip. You can't, if you want to say, for example, you want to build a garden, you can't plant a seed and not water it and put it in sun. You can't skip these things, right? Never, Lee. And the thing is, when you work on yourself to become the best version of yourself that you can be, with slow and steady disciplines every day, over time, you will see finances here. Life is health. Liberty is money. Don't get it twisted. Okay? Money's great. But you know what money does for us? It helps us to pursue our passions, to pursue what we truly want to do, to be the person we want to become. Because what that does is when you're working slow and steady, you start from the beginning, you invest, you let it cultivate 7% interest over time. Don't look at it. Don't think. Let me ask you a question. Check this out, y'all. How many lawyers or doctors have won the lotto? How many? Probably none. You know why? They don't play the lotto. Slow and steady over time. They got their degree. They got their master's degree. They set up a 401k. They made a certain amount of money. They put certain money away. They live below their means. And listen, this is not about me, but I'm going to share something with you. And Lisa knows we came from public housing. Now we're in the White House, right? How did I get here with my wife and family? Right? How did I get here? Slow and steady daily disciplines. In my neighborhood, I'm not bragging, I'm looking to boast, I'm just throwing it out there to you. Let's say the homes of my neighbors between 700,000 and 1 million, hypothetically, in my community, right? You go around my neighborhood, you don't see really expensive cars. I got a Toyota. Why don't you see these big expensive cars and big Rolex watches and stuff like that. You know why? Didn't happen like that. We lived below our means. We saved a certain amount of money. We put it in investments since 30 years ago. You know what happened over time? It grew. How did I get in shape? I'm 53 years old. How do I stay in shape? Slow and steady, every day, daily disciplines. I wake up. Come on, Lee. We used to come home 5:30 in the morning, right, Patty boy? Lisa, we'd come home 5:30 from the clubs. We go straight to work. Like, now it's like, whoa, hold up, right? Greatest time ever. Now, I want to live. Time is important for me. Life had many challenges, but hard work makes it happen. It does, Lisa. What you put in, you get out. I told a friend of ours, Lisa, the other day, I was like, my man, stop complaining about the stuff you didn't get from the work you never put in. You didn't do anything, bro. And I'm not mad at you. You waited for somebody to come save you. You depended on somebody to take care. And I'm not saying we need support. There's no self-made millionaires. But your pursuit, your realization of happiness, success doesn't bring you happiness. I know a lot of rich people that I work with are miserable. I know a lot of poor people that are miserable too. Because happiness will bring you success. Happiness with who you are. Working on becoming the best version of yourself. And I'm talking about physically working out. Mentally getting your mind right every day. So for example, you got to put the work in. And it doesn't happen in 2 months. It doesn't happen in 3 months. You think that you go from like here to here. It doesn't work. Do you think professional athletes? And you know this, Lisa, we came from a spot. We came from, Brooklyn, New York. We grew up in the projects. And a lot of times it was like, I'm going to be an entertainer or a sports star. Remember, Lisa? Either you're going to be a rapper, and I was a hip hop artist. You remember Lee, right? Or you're going to be an entertainer. How many of us actually become, Rakim? How many actually become Michael Jordan? Very few. What up, Noah Roman? What's good, baby? How many actually become Michael Jordan? This much. But what do we have to back that up? Did we do daily disciplines? Like, hey, man, I used to come home 5:30 in the morning. Now you know what I do to keep myself healthy? I wake up 5:30 in the morning. I say my blessings, what I'm happy with. I'm telling you this works. This is the secret ingredient, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you. So, no, baby. I wake up. I say 3 things I'm grateful for. I drink some water. I go downstairs. I kiss my girls, my family, pray to God, get up. I listen to something positive and motivational. I get a workout in for a half hour, get myself ready. And I am charged up for the day, right? I eat a yogurt instead of bacon, egg, and cheese. I'll have a nice little, turkey sandwich or something for lunch. I'll have a decent dinner. I stop drinking soda. I drink water instead. Every day, I do the same things because it's the mundane things that no one likes to do that will help you be the best version of yourself that you can be. This is the secret ingredient, is what I call the slight edge. I am giving you something that I don't care where you are today. I don't care what country you're listening in from. You watch the replays. Here's what needs to happen. There are daily disciplines every single day, and especially in your mind. Always believe better days are coming. I'm happy for being born. People always say, D, you've always had that positive attitude. No, I didn't always have it. I created it over time. I said to myself, we're not born positive. We're born negative. The mind is not user-friendly, right? I mean, how many times they're always telling us what's wrong with us. We got to fix you. You're broken. Wait a second. What about the things I'm good at? What about the things that God blessed me with? 2 hands, eyes to see, ears so I can hear. My heart is beating. I get to see my kids every day. I look up in the sky and I say, I'm grateful for just breathing. This is not hyperbole. Ladies and gentlemen, please take this one seriously today. Every day is truly Friday because we have a gift. And I'm going to say it again. Be happy and the reason will follow. It's crazy that we wait to get to that plateau where we make a certain amount of money. We have a job where we got promoted to a certain extent. And then we think at that moment, we're going to begin to smile. So what do you do for 25 years? You're miserable? Ladies and gentlemen, don't look back on your life and regret not smiling, not enjoying, because I'm telling you today, We don't get to come back here. I've been preaching this for 25 years. We don't know what tomorrow brings. Lisa, how many people do we know? And I'm not trying to be a Debbie downer today, but we've lost 160, 170 friends. Gone before 50. You know what I'm talking about, Lisa, right? God had a plan for them, took them and has something for them. But I think God put you on this life. They say life is tough. I say, wear a helmet, right? When God gets us, it's the most beautiful time in the world, I believe, because they say you go up to heaven, your most beautiful being. But while we're here, while we're sitting here, take some time to smell the flowers a bit. Take some time to discipline yourself. Say, you know what? I do want to get in shape, but it doesn't happen overnight. How many people join the health club in January? By the time February comes, they quit. You know why? Because motivation lasts for a little time. Inspiration lasts for a little bit more. But daily disciplines, every single day, over time, that's when you become successful and happy. Because success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. So what I want to give you today is something. And I hope that I touch your heart today because you touch mine every day. I am not perfect. I believe only God is. But I do believe one thing. When you put the work in, your passions, when, like for me, I read 10 pages a day, every single day. That's 3,600 pages a year for the last 20-something years. And I smile. I'm so blessed and thankful, and so should you, for where you are right now. And if you want to change it, it's up to you. You have a choice. You make that decision. I don't want to be out of shape anymore. I don't want to be unhappy anymore. I want to be broke anymore. I want to do daily disciplines every day to change my life. And I promise you, over time, like anything else, you'll smile more. Better days are always coming. You'll be more kind to people. You'll be more giving. I think in my life, and I just feel like giving is life. When you give, you feel good about that, and it helps you grow. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me every Tuesday. You know I'm here. I'm just here to give you some things that have worked in my life through trial and error. Because I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there were times when I walked through hell. And there was times that I didn't think I'd be able to make it to the end. And that's the truth. But something made me wake up every day and stay with the disciplines, D. Better days are coming. No matter what you're going through, you know you're going to make it. No matter what's happening, you're going to find a way. No matter what's happening, you'll make it through because there's always a way. Stay with your daily disciplines. Make sure your relationships are fruitful. You're always showing love. Count your blessings. Be a little bit more grateful. Be thankful. And instead of looking at what's wrong with us, let's look at what's right with us. Because happiness is first. Then comes success. I hope this touched your heart today. Much love. Until next time, man, it's your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday. Because every day is truly a gift. Get out your canvas today. Stop painting. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. And your past doesn't dictate your future. Start your disciplines early and watch your life change. Till next time, thank you for joining me. Love you all. Appreciate you. And I'm telling you, take this poll that I put out today. And if you have any questions, man, hit me up. DM me anytime you want to talk. We can have, look, this is a live. We live, right? This is legit. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I'll see you guys soon. Much love. Until next time, thanks for joining. Yes, plants every day. Love you, Lee. You already know. Until next time.